Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here, the futures game between the World Team and Team USA. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Benjamin Fuentes, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
And with that, here's how Team USA will line things up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one is the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Brian Reyes gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Ronald Urso will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Just underway here in San Francisco. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Poirier. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, you know, when you're playing here, this is the fewest runs of any ballpark, the fewest home runs allowed in this ballpark. So you need to play some small ball and expect a low-scoring game.
Felipe Acosta, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
With a moment now, we'll take a look at how the world stars align on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Into the box, Randy Bird. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Urso going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year. But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just a punch-and-Judy guy? And that certainly worked out for him right here.
Stepping in now, Michael Kelly. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chavis giving chase. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, now that's a home run and a double against him here in the first inning. It looks like he's had a hard time just settling in, and they're jumping all over him.
Standing in now, Johnny Seddon. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Striding into the box, Phil Marcatus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner goes for third. Hit out towards second. Figueroa is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now that we have a chance, we'll take a look at how the world stars align on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Gus Gustafson gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Clint Chavis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And with a quick breather here, here's how Team USA will line things up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop, or actually anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Oliver Casto will get his first cuts here. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Into the box now, Paul Rosario. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Felipe Velasquez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Mike Morrow strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sent on the ground out to second. Figueroa takes it in, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman,
Dave Case stands in. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now.
Boy, there's another one that's right there. I think both of those are mistakes, but he's not making them pay.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
center fielder.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
In now, Andy Poirier. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Chris Griggs will come in and pitch now.
For the USA, number 13, Chris Griggs.
Leading off the inning, Felix Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Into the box, Rodrigo Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Standing in now, David Figueroa. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Poirier sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Brian Reyes will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Reyes.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Johan Urso will be the new pitcher.
World team. Number 30, Johan Urso.
Digging in now, Mike Barber, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, that's a very effective pitch right here. Just a little backdoor cut fastball. This thing doesn't have a whole lot of movement, but it has just enough to catch that outside edge for a called third strike.
Stepping in now, Randy Bird. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Third baseman, Michael.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Kelly. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Andrew Whipple is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 0, Andrew Whipple.
Leading off the inning, Ronald Urso, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
All even now, 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Barber on the move, and it in fact lands in the corner, foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Clint Chavis is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Into the box now, Oliver Casto. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Joaquin Rosales will come in and pitch now.
World team, number 27, Joaquin Rosales.
Settling in now, Johnny Seddon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Phil Marcata.
Yeah, that's the thing about a 2-seam fastball. It'll really bear in tight. Show motion will give you a good look at what this will do to the bat. It just explodes on impact.
In now, Phil Marcatus. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Gus Gustafson.
Gus Gustafson comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he went down and beat a good pitch right there. This thing is right on the knees, maybe even a little below the knees, but he still went down and got it. And he pulls into second with 2 bases. That is some sweet hitting.
Standing in now, Mike Morrow. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Well, make it 2-0 now. He comes through with the clutch 2-out triple there to plate their second run of the ball game.
Dave Case will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. The U.S. team on top, 2-0. Greg Nails will be the new pitcher.
For the USA, number 27, Greg Nails.
Leading off the inning, Paul Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Way outside. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And that misses 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Felipe Velasquez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Felix Baez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Andres Fernandez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
number 36, Andres Fernandez.
Andy Poirier comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, That's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Now to the plate, Mike Barber. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Randy Bird strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ball 2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Michael Kelly steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Johnny Seddon digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is in pursuit. And that's the 3rd out. David Alley will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
number 7, David Allen.
Leading off the inning, Rodrigo Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
David Figueroa will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Oh, and this ball is hammered to deep left. That'll wind up halfway to Treasure Island, way up into the bleachers, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all knotted up at 2.
again, this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Into the box, Brian Reyes. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Ronald Urso. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Line softly toward the hole, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Clint Chavis.
Clint Chavis will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The batter, first baseman,
Oliver Casto will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The World team leads this one 3-2. Henry Montoya will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
number 32, Henry Montoya.
Leading off the inning, Phil Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Gus Gustafson.
Gus Gustafson steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Heading out toward shallow right. In there, a base hit.
And let's watch this swing in show motion. You're going to see this pitch just tie him up in knots, but somehow he's able to fist it all the way out to right field.
In now, Mike Morrow. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Urso is after it. Oh, he brought it back.
Yeah, and this is not an easy play out there. You can see right here in show motion. He's got to do battle with the crowd down there, but he's able to navigate that sea of hands and then put it away. That's nicely done.
Into the box now, Dave Case. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
So striding in, number 16, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And the count will be full. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Mike Barber steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Urso on the move. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in San Francisco. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Tim Grady is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tim Grady.
Pedro Silva is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Felipe Velasquez will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Standing in now, Felix Baez. Chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2.
Nope,
and a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Stepping in now, Rodrigo Hernandez. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Pedro Silva will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Pedro Silva.
Samuel Santiago will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Santiago.
Big Daddy Gold will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Big Daddy Gold.
And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
And guys, with his speed, I don't think there's any guarantee that he was going to stop at second base. But once the ball hops over the wall, he has to stop at second with the ground rule double.
Shannon Davies will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 31, Shannon Davies.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Trying to hold the lead. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slice down the left side, but foul. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Jerry Hutchins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Hot shot down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Designated hitter, number 34, Phil Marcotte.
Stephen Bean will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Stephen Bean.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, and you talk about your bad breaks. If this ball stays in the ballpark, it's almost a done deal that they would have taken the lead. Instead, the runner now has to come back to third, and this game is still tied up.
Ready now, Gus Gustafson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Well, not totally sure if that was their intention, but hey, it's not the end of the world because now you give yourself some options all around the diamond.
Antoine Jefferson will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Jefferson.
Max Walden will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Max Walden.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit hard up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Big Daddy Gold will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop.
Number 59, Big Daddy Gold.
Shannon Davies is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. Jerry Hutchins will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Max Walden will stay in the ball game now as he comes on to play second here. John Abraham will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
John Abraham.
Bill Fernandez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. One away. Jose Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jose Cruz.
Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Ronald Urso. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hutchins has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Bill Fernandez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Bill Fernandez.
Jose Cruz will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Dave Case stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. This is hit sharply to the left side. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 16.
With that base hit, he presents the go-ahead run down there at first base. And boy, he is fired up. Look at that emotion.
Into the box, Andy Poirier. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz has a read on it. One down. Mike Barber will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, and sometimes late in a tie ball game, you just got to throw caution to the wind and take some chances out there, especially with a guy that has good speed. And this one pays off as he's in the scoring position now with the stolen base. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, shortstop,
Big Daddy Gold strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Game hanging in the balance. The 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced that this ball has even come down yet. Goodness gracious. This is a fastball that he absolutely barrels up. And with his strength, this ball's going a long way.
Logan Batista will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Into the box now, Shannon Davies turned on down the line. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from AT&T Park. It's now 5-3. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Mark Witasek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Mark Witasek.
Clint Chavis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jimmy Ferreira will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Jimmy Ferreira.
Hit down the line at first. He's got it to second for one, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man on to start the ninth, and things are looking up. But then this is a made-to-order double play ball, and suddenly you're just an out away from this game being over.
Pedro Silva will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight, just their 6th hit of the game, so now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Felipe Velasquez stands in, was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way, forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
James Lee will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 27, James Lee.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first will take care of him as the tying run will be left stranded at second base. This ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The USA team wins it 5-4. Good night from San Francisco.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.